Alright, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is FXFreedom broadcasting you live on YouTube and other streaming platforms, and this is the professional Forex trading course, everybody, 101. And today we have how to find the Fibonacci of the confirmation, right? So let's talk about Fibonacci mastery, Fibonacci 101, original confirmation. One more time, everybody, how to use the three Fibonacci's, the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Number one, we use the Fibonacci of the confirmation to re-enter trends when we have missed the entry at the capital C, and number two, to confirm the extension from the original Fibonacci of the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. And you can see from the picture, you have the capital A, B, C, right? You have the A, capital B, capital C, and down here it's capital D, and then you have the subs, right? Same color, original Fibonacci, Fibonacci the confirmation. So you have the sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. And when we have three Fibonacci's, the Fibonacci, the original one, or the Fibonacci and the contrarian Fibonacci, plus the Fibonacci of the confirmation, then we have A, B, C, D. The contrarian is going to be sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. And the confirmation is going to be sub A, sub B, sub C, and then sub D. Alright? Alright, let's go back to charts. Euro CHF. From yesterday I entered into this trade. The market is going against me. So let's move forward. And next one is Euro GBP. We don't trade Fibonacci's. Euro JPY. Give it a second. Give it a second. Euro JPY. Everybody. Contrarian, the market broke the contrarian. Ernesto, are you here, Ernesto? So we don't have the contrarian anymore, right? Ernesto, are you here, Ernesto? And we are going to draw the Fibonacci of the confirmation. As we said, the Fibonacci of the confirmation starts with the C. So this is going to be 1. It's going to be edit level, same colors, original Fibonacci, and not sure which one is the, let's do this, everybody. Sub A is in here. Was this lower? Yes, it was. Sub D, sub C. Alright, everybody listen up. Ernesto has a great question. Okay, and Ernesto has a great question. And alright, let's get rid of this and rid of this and rid of this, rid of this, rid of this, rid of this, sub. Alright, everybody. Down here too. Okay. Ernesto sent me an email. Thank you very much, Ernesto. Good job. And Ernesto is asking, alright, when I have Fibonacci of the confirmation, everybody, something like this. This is our C. Okay. And our Fibonacci of the confirmation then goes red goes to red. This is our second Fibonacci of the confirmation. Alright? And everybody, up in here, the market broke our contrarian. Do we agree, everybody? Can you see it? Everybody? Type in the chat, yes, I can see it, or type in the chat, no, I cannot see it. You have the original Fibonacci still running, ABC. You have the contrarian still valid up until here when it breaks this sub A. And then you have the confirmation still running. Can you see it, everybody? The market is going to break this sub A. Sub A of the contrarian, and down here is the sub A. Yes, it did. All right. So this is not valid anymore, right? We're going to delete this one, and right. Okay. So we are going to move the Fibonacci of the confirmation until our next, which is here, supposedly. Blue or, give me a second, everybody. Need to check. Did it hit the, did it hit the red? Did it hit the red, right? Where is the widget? There you go. One more time. What's the number on the low? 13882, 137. This is 140, 138. And this is one. So it didn't hit the red, it hit the blue. It hit the blue, and this didn't hit the blue. So our next Fibonacci, the confirmation, is difficult, right? Market high 14785, 14783, so 18583. All right, so the next is high to low, right? Yes, Fibonacci the confirmation. Okay, everybody, now sub A and clone. Up in here we have the sub B. All right. But then, what happened here? And you don't see the future, everybody. It happened this one, and now it happened this contrarian Fibonacci edit levels, contrarian Fibonacci edit levels. Okay. And Ernesto was asking, well, is this contrarian Fibonacci a contrarian Fibonacci on the original one, or is this contrarian Fibonacci a contrarian Fibonacci on the Fibonacci of the confirmation? Type in the chat, everybody, what do you think? What's the answer? Is this contrarian Fibonacci? Market started retracing, making lower lows, lower highs again. It's up in here, sub A, and clone down in here, sub B. We can also change colors, right? Should be more what? Orange, sub A, sub B, right? Sub A, orange color again, right? The market starts retracing, making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And Ernesto is asking, well, is this could, Ernesto is asking on the 4-hour chart, but it's all the same. Is this contrarian Fibonacci a contrarian Fibonacci on the original one, or is the contrarian Fibonacci on the Fibonacci the confirmation? Shola says on the Fibonacci the confirmation. Anybody else? And tomorrow it's our last day before we go on vacation, everybody. It's cold as hell here in Brazil. Now I need to get out. Need to get to shiny Europe. Right, shiny Europe. There is summer there. Right? Anybody else? Ernesto, what do you think, Ernesto? What do you think? Is this contrarian Fibonacci, sub A, sub B, a contrarian Fibonacci on the original one? And you cannot see it, you know, this is alright, this is the maximum compression, right? And now I'm not going to take the dogs with me now. Is this contrarian on the A, B, C, the original one, or is this contrarian on the Fibonacci, the confirmation? Shola says on the confirmation. What do you think, Ernesto and everybody else? No, Fibonacci stays at home. Whoa. Dimitar, where in Europe you are planning to go, boss? Italy, Switzerland, what else? Austria, and maybe, just maybe Croatia. If it's highest high, it's going to be for the original one. Yeah, Dimitar, I forgot, I'm sorry, where do you live? Everybody, if you live in Switzerland or Italy, right? Or Austria or Croatia, tell me, send me an email. Maybe we can drink a coffee together. Alright? Ernesto, I would take a contrarian to the original. Everybody, the correct answer, pen and paper, Ernesto, the answer is, yeah, I'm not going to get that far, Bulgaria. I know it's a nice place. Okay. Our professional trader Stoyan, which lives in Denmark right now, it's from Bulgaria. Everybody, pen and paper. This contrarian Fibonacci applies to both of them. Both of them. Alright? Everybody, both of them. The original Fibonacci is measuring price action, inside the AB boundary. The Fibonacci of the confirmation is measuring price action between the sub A and sub B boundary. So when the contrarian appears, let's say that the contrarian is going to do this, right? It's going to break, stop you on the sub A, and if it goes down enough, it's going to stop you on the capital A2. Come to Germany and be there. Really? Where do you go there, Clara? We have a few traders from Germany too. Yanis is from Germany. Nonso, which I didn't hear for about a year, it's from Germany. Not sure about anybody else. Clara, where do you go there? Alright, Ernesto, this is the answer. Ernesto, type in the chat down that you understand. Everybody answer this. Alright, applies to both of them. Make sense? What's the difference? Everybody, the difference is if, Ernesto, talk to me, if the contrarian goes down to here, what does this mean? Everybody, this is the mindset. If the contrarian goes down to here, what does this mean for the Fibonacci of the confirmation, and what does this level mean for the original Fibonacci? Frankfurt, Hindenburg, yes. Ernesto, let's say that the contrarian fall down to here. What does this mean, everybody? You know, how this price action, the market is up in here, right? This is just an example. How this price action relates to the sub A, and how this same price action relates to the capital A in here. Are there any differences? Same contrarian Fibonacci. Is there any difference between the sub A and the A? Confirmation Fib has a conformed C. C conformed. Exactly, very good everybody, that's it. Make sense? It's that simple. Clara, when, not where, when do you go? Alright everybody, so it's all clear in here. We're going to delete this one, delete this one, delete this one, delete the subs, delete, and delete. Very good. A possible deeper retracement of the original Fibonacci. Sure. Alright everybody? And I deleted too far, you know. Now everybody, if you understand what, so here is the question everybody, what are you going to do in here? What are you going to do in here? Type in the chat. I'm going to buy the confirmation Fibonacci, or I'm going to wait, or I'm going to buy the Fibonacci, the original one. What are you going to do in here, everybody? Again, what's the difference? Right in here, listen up, focus. Right in here, the market is at the blackjack, so I can enter already. I'm going to put the stop loss below the sub A, and I'm going to cross my fingers. Or I'm going to wait for the market to start making higher highs, higher lows, break the contrarian Fibonacci, right, and start to trade what? If I go long in here, am I trading? See everybody, Ernesto, this is the second question. If the market starts making higher highs, higher lows, and I buy up in here, not down in here, up in here, am I buying the Fibonacci of the confirmation, or am I buying the original one? Both. You cannot have both, everybody. Why not, boss? Because you're going to have the stop loss in a different place. Make sense, everybody? When this happens, you must decide. Are you buying the sub A and stop loss goes below the sub A, or you are buying the capital A and the stop loss goes below the capital A? What are you buying in here? Type in the chat. I will buy the confirmation, or I will buy the original one. Everybody? Shola, I will buy confirmation Fibonacci. I will wait. Buy, go long on the confirmation. Next week I'll be there till end of August. Wow, nice. Okay, Clara, if I'm going to be near there, I'm going to give you a call. Depends on the risk reward. Now, what if I do something like this, everybody? What? And I'm going to color code again. So out with the sub A. Market broke. No more contrarian. Everybody, can I do something like this? And if yes, what am I buying? Especially Ernesto that sent me questions. This is going to be my sub A. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. The market can make, you know, thousands of, well, not literally, but the market can make various subs. Make sense? Let's call a call. No, I'm not going to take you with me. You stay home. Talking to the dog, everybody. You stay home. Everybody, can I do this? Type in the chat. Yes, you can. And if I'm buying this one, what am I buying? That will buy the confirmation, placing the stop loss under the sub A. Very good. Yes, this is the confirmation of the contrarian. No. This is the confirmation of the confirmation, everybody. Ha, you're right. You're right. Makes sense, everybody? When this happens, you can choose. You can buy, you stay home. You can buy you can buy the sub A, which is the Fibonacci, the confirmation of the sub A. You know, small accounts, a few $100, you don't have enough money to buy, to put the stop loss below the sub A or the C or the A. You go with the sub A. Why not? Of course, it's riskier because of the noise, but you are buying the Fibonacci of the confirmation of the Fibonacci of the confirmation. And what is different between the sub A, and the A is the stop loss level. Make sense, everybody? You stay home. No, I don't want to hear Bitcoin today. Dogs are getting crazy. You know, they want to travel. Not this time, not this time. Next time, alright? Next time you travel too. And so where is the everybody, give me a second. And this is the slide, right? Number 3 or number 2. Every Fibonacci can have the contrarian Fibonacci. Number 2, everybody. Every Fibonacci can have the contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Good job Ernesto and Dimitar and Shola and Clara. Yes, also the contrarian Fibonacci can have a contrarian Fibonacci. If not, how are you going to find the C of the contrarian Fibonacci? And yes, also the contrarian Fibonacci can have a Fibonacci of the confirmation. Wow, right? Wow. Congratulations, thank you very much for the great question, and nice to see everybody. This is how we learn, asking questions. Alright, any other questions so far? If not, we're going to move and try to find some trades with the confirmation. So everybody, this is the sub A, right? And if I want, I can, this is my sub C, agreed, and I can do something like this, right? This is my sub C, and my sub C equals to sub A. Here is the question: can I buy so far? Can I buy, everybody, this sub A? Can I buy? Can I enter here with stop loss in here? and take profit up in here. Now this is where you need to pay attention, everybody. This is where you need to pay attention. What do you see? It's not just risk reward ratio. What do you see? Is the sub A moving the sub A, or is the sub A moving the sub A? Is the green rectangle moving the blue rectangle, or is the blue rectangle moving the green rectangle, and what does this mean for your trade? The retracement could be down in here, it's all the same question. Let's say that risk reward ratio is not an issue. Is this a trade that you should take? What's the answer? Bad risk reward ratio issue. Okay, what if it's not? Can you still buy it? What if we are here 1 for 1, right? What if we are here 1 for 1? Everybody, can you buy 1 for 1? Or a little less, or still? Let's say that we're going for 1 for 1, just an example. I want you to see something. The green is moving the blue. What does this mean for price action? Yes, the green is moving the blue. What does this mean for price action? And is the orange, everybody, is the orange moving the green and the blue, or is the blue moving the green and the orange, or is the green moving the orange and the blue? What is moving what? The orange is moving the other two, alright? So, but you are here and you have an entry risk reward ratio. Everybody listen up, focus. The only entry risk reward ratio wise that you can do, it's on the blue one. Can you do this trade? And I'm not talking about theoretically, yes, sure you can. I'm talking about making money. There is something in here that it's very, 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 very dangerous. Risk reward ratio is just an example, it's not an issue anymore. Can you buy the sub A, the orange sub, this one? Can you buy the blue rectangle? Okay. The green box may retrace before reaching the target of the blue box. The orange, the master of the... Ernesto got it, everybody. Pay attention, Fibonacci traders, the ones who are going to use the Fibonacci. You cannot take risk reward ratio, we solved it, just an example, but you cannot put on this trade. Why not? Because if we agree, if we are clear that the sub A, the green rectangle, moves the blue, can you see that the sub D extension, the market is going to hit the sub D extension before it hits the sub A's? Can you see it, everybody? The projected sub D extension is going to happen before the sub the extension. Type in the chat, everybody, yes, I can see it, or type in the chat, no, I don't see it. you know. Yes sir, no, because price is close to sub D exactly. So before you start calling me on the cell phone, what happens when you are on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, everybody, and you are buying it up in here? What happens when this is the, what happens everybody when the, I'm not sure how to, so this is the monthly chart, this is the weekly chart, alright? What happens when you buy the Fibonacci on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? Double click, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Okay, and you are not going to do anything wrong, you know. What happens when you are buying the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart when the weekly and the monthly hit the extension? This circle is this circle. This circle is this circle on the weekly, and this circle is this circle on the monthly. What is, type in the chat, what is going to happen when you are going to buy the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart according to your strategy? You know, you're going to buy in here somewhere, right? What is going to happen with your trade? If you understand the logic behind what we just talked about, that the orange drives the price action of the green and blue, and that you cannot enter the blue because the risk reward ratio is still no good, because the market is going to hit the sub D before it hits the sub D, and it's going to start to retrace and reverse, you know. If you understand the logic, then what is going to happen on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart when the market is going to hit, the monthly is going to hit the extension, or the weekly is going to hit the extension, and maybe the daily not, right? Daily not. And we talked about Fibonacci in multiple time frames. So maybe the daily, you know, maybe the daily is still in here, you know, right? And the daily is here. You are looking at the same circle. You are looking at the same circle. Okay? This same circle is positioned differently on the daily, is positioned differently on the weekly, and is positioned differently on the monthly. Oh, that's why I lose money, as you told me on Monday, if I use 4 hour original Fibonacci for direction and trade the lower time frame. Absolutely yes. Shola says retracement will happen if daily or monthly or weekly hit. What if the daily didn't hit? What if the daily didn't hit? What if the weekly didn't hit, but the monthly did? What then what? Everybody? What is moving what? And those are concepts about multiple time frame trading. Is the monthly market wave moving the weekly, daily, and the 1 hour, or is vice versa? Is the monthly trend driving the weekly, daily, and 1 hour, and vice versa? Is the monthly Fibonacci driving the weekly, daily, and 1 hour, and vice versa? Is the monthly candlestick formation driving the weekly, daily, and 1 hour, or vice versa? Those are concepts from multiple time frame trading. What's the difference? The bigger the time frame, the slower the change. So, golden nuggets. Golden nugget about multiple time frame trading. The biggest the time frame, the slower the change in price direction. Take a screenshot, everybody. Take a screenshot of with your cell phone, PC, laptop, whatever. Dimitar says higher time frame moving lower time frame. Sure, absolutely yes. See everybody? Fibonacci trading is easy. Yeah, computer doesn't want to work. Okay. Fibonacci trading is easy when the daily hits the extension. Because you are going to notice this on the 1 hour, 2 hour, it's going to start to reverse, it's going to start to make lower lows, lower highs, and you are going to see lower lows, lower highs on the, you are going to see on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart too. Make sense? But when the weekly hits the extension, then it's going to take a week of price action for this candle to close bearish. And when the monthly hits the extension, it's going to take a month to close a bearish candle, and it's going to take you 5 months. Wow, this is great information today. And it's going to take 5 months to form the D. And if their candles are doji candles, you are going to give back to the market 50% of your profits, 60% of your profits. Same goes with the weekly. It's going to take you 5 weeks to form a high. And if those candles on the weekly are doji stars, whatever, dojis, you know, going up and down, dragonfly doji, whatever doji, unicorn dojis, you know, if this is going to happen up in here, when the market did the extension, you are going to give back to the market your hard-earned money. Because you are not aware. Okay? I should charge you 10,000 bitcoins, everybody. Golden rule. Put alarms on the extensions if you are going to trade the Fibonacci's. I should charge you 10,000 bitcoins. I should charge you millions of dollars right now to telling you this. But it's not a secret, right? Put alarms on the extensions. You know, market hit the extension on the monthly. Market hit the extension on the weekly. Market hit the extension, the daily. It's not a problem because you can see it quickly, you know. But when this sucker starts to do this, doji candles, whatever candles, breaking the lows, breaking the highs, because it's forming a high, or especially this sucker, the monthly, you are going to keep losing 5 months on the Fibonacci's. You are going to make money and lose money, make money and lose money. On the monthly, the market is going to go up. You are going to see uptrends on the 1 hour chart. You are going to buy the Fibonacci, but then this sucker is going to start to retrace, and you are going to have a winner, and the next one is going to be a loser. And then it's going to push down, and you are going to have a downtrend, and you are going to sell the 1 hour Fibonacci, and you are going to win one, and then this sucker is going to push back up, and you are going to lose the next one. You are going to work hard, but you are going to win and lose, win and lose, win and lose, until the big guy called the monthly starts to retrace back down. And it's going to break the original Fibonacci on the daily, and it's going to break the original Fibonacci on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. And then you are going to say and understand, our brain is going to say, oh, we are in a down original Fibonacci. The monthly and the weekly are retracing. And the best pair to see this is Euro New Zealand. Everybody, give it a like. Give it a like. This is, I mean, learn this information, everybody, and charge other traders. You are not going to see any video online. Just do Cascopy webinars telling you this. Alright? Euro New Zealand monthly chart. Fibonacci, original one, see everybody here? Original Fibonacci is up. Do you see what happened in here? Down, 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 down. See this candle? Bullish candle, bearish, doji, whatever. You know? And by the way, you don't see the future. Back in time the market was like this. Just hit the extension. You know? And on the weekly chart, the market was up. And again, you don't see the future. You know, you don't see the future. And the daily, I don't have the previous one, everybody, but the daily, see how the daily changed directions? Daily change directions, you know, and because you don't see the future, you are going to do something like this on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. And with the daily you are going to be all happy. Oh my gosh, counter trend line break, bullish candle, and it is, counter trend line break, and it is, with the bullish candlestick formation, and it is at past support, right? Past support somewhere, you cannot see it in here, or pivot point, whatever, you know, pivot point, whatever, you know, and you are going to buy the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, and you are going to give back to the market. And now what are you going to do? You are going to do the same. Counter trend line break number 2, and it is bullish candlestick formation number 2, and it is past support in here, and it is, and you are going to buy again the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Make sense, everybody? And you are going to lose, give back to the market again, and again, and again. And I'm sorry I don't have the, but let's say that the original Fibonacci on the daily was like this, just an example, and you are going to do until the market break your original Fibonacci on the daily, and your brain says, oh, right, we are not up anymore, we are down. And finally reverse your 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour Fibonaccis and start trading short. Make sense, everybody? Now here is happening the same story. How many of you shorted Euro New Zealand for the last 1 year? How many of you shorted Euro New Zealand for the last year or two? It says 2022 down here. Quarter 2, second quarter. How many of you start to short or were shorting in here? Start from the second quarter 2022. Because your 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart is down and the daily is down. And you would win and lose, not just lose, but you're going to win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Because you just forgot that this giant papa is driving it up. Amen on that, everybody. This sucker, this big guy is driving price action up, and this sucker, another big guy called the weekly, is driving price action up too. And you are shorting, 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 shorting. Alright, everybody, I hope you liked this lesson today. See you back tomorrow. Tomorrow it's our last lesson before we go on vacation. Tomorrow and oh, you didn't tell us, so here is okay. Vacation time. I will be back August 1st, 2023. Okay, everybody. Tomorrow is our last session before we go on vacation. I'm going to be back August 1st on Lucas Copy webinars. Ernesto, I did the question that derive is this, so you must share your gains with me. He he he. Do your own work, man. Do your own work. Alright? Everybody, do your own work. I'm not going to work for you. But if anybody pays me commission, I'm going to give you, alright? Commission because of the golden rule. Alright, everybody, stay strong and fight for freedom. Don't trade for money, fight for freedom, everybody. See you back tomorrow. This is FX Freedom, signing off.